Super hard. I mean, it's a new year. We got a lot of new things. We're launching our new space and having fun and enjoying it. So for the very first time, I'm seeing Dotun very far away from me. I miss you. Come back.
Nah, I think it's good. We can have a conversation like this.
Yeah.
And first time, and shout out to the first guy who's going to break that, who's going to cut the ribbon. Mm-hmm. Ladies and gentlemen.
Popping our studio cherry.
Yeah. He's one of the guys who have the best pen game when it comes to music in Nigeria, right? Anytime you put him on any record, he drops a verse, is a hit, right?
Killer.
And I like to look at him in a different dimension, right? So it's nice to have that kid come up and come here for the first time in a long time and to cut that ribbon. I'm talking about the one and the only Zinoleesky is in the building. How are you doing, G?
My brother, I'm good, my boss.
Bro, first of all, you look fly.
I know.
We're outside, aren't
Really happy to have you here. I mean, we've been on this for a bit, so it's nice to finally have you come through. How you feeling? Happy New Year.
Good. Same to you. Happy New Year.
Love it.
Are you naturally a very quiet guy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm naturally quiet. I can say I'm naturally quiet. Around people that I'm not always used to, like, but I'm not that quiet with people that I know.
I mean, we hear it from the music, so we know that know that you can't be that quiet. But
But the thing is, sometimes with everybody, we want to be comfortable with setting people. So if you are, sometimes you can get loud when you're with your friends, and I think that's very understandable. Zino, you've dropped 2 EPs now. That for me personally, I've heard them and I connected with it. Now, sometimes if you're signed to a record label, there's sometimes limitations because things are all structured. They'll tell you have to do things a certain way. Do you sometimes, because people words and conversations, do you ever think you might put out music in a different way if you were not signed to Money Records?
Okay, like in the sense that it's going to influence my music. I can't say I know that yet, but I don't think there's gonna be like much changes because I don't feel like my record label is influencing my
your music in any way.
Yeah, I feel like whatever I'm doing is what I'm gonna do. I don't think it has anything to do with my label.
I feel like I can agree with that because I used to really pay attention to your music on Twitter before you got signed. Yeah. Then it was you, Lil Frush, and a couple other guys, and you guys would just put out a little video on Twitter, and I'm like, whoever this Zino guy is, I want to know him because it was different. No, it was really different, and that seemed, that was there before any of this that you are now. What has been your driving force, like over time? What is it that has always pushed you?
What has always pushed me? I'll say my background. Everybody wants to make it. You understand? So, and then I feel like I have a tool. I have something that I can make it with. So I just feel like that has always been my drive force to always just keep going and not stop.
Love it.
And if I want to compare the first time I ever walked in here, and compare it to now, there's a lot. The difference is clear. Because the thing I remember when he walked in here with Lil Frosh, and the gentlemen, I present to you Zinoleesky and Lil Frosh. Let's go.
Listen. Yabalẹ̀ lórúkọ street wa lápá òsì number 2 tẹ́ bá gbóríkórí wa mo mọye crate tá máa 2 a máa fọyín lójú fọyín lẹ́nu fọyín ẹ nílé bẹ́ sí mi ẹ máa lè fi mí ṣe mentor small doctor ti yẹ̀mí wò ó ti mọ̀ pé mo síìkì tẹ́ bá gbá bẹ́rẹ́ dé bí èmi gan máa mú stíìkì gbé story yín gbàgbà I do what I do so bàdí mi má ṣe gragra wọ́n ní wọ́n péjọ sí kọ̀rọ̀ kan èmi ò ràn yín o tẹ́ bá lọ wá bí omi àgbàrá mo máa gbọ́n yín o wọ́n ní mo ti dáa jù okay mo ti gbọ́n yín o bọ́ ẹni fẹ́ máa feel fly èmi dẹ̀ mo bọ́ yín o alágbára Ṣàngó ọ̀lẹ́ni tó bá dé bí ìyàlẹ́ máa fara gbà ń gbọ́ kílẹ̀ wá ṣe ń bí ìwọ kọ́ wà chill ni ṣó mọ̀ pé ní vi ìtawà yìí everywhere máa still ni sásìgọ́ ti ń bẹ̀rù wa EFCC ń bẹ̀rù wa lóòótọ́ ọlọ́mọ gbé wa tó máa gbà fún wọ́n tún gbẹ̀rù wa bọ́ a ò fọ́ ìkan tó bá wà lẹ́yìn la máa pín ẹrúkú makanaki tó bá mú mi máa fara kí Bàsúkà ní gbàgbàwẹ̀ nílé dúró jẹ́ tán kò tó wáyé ni yàyín ò nílé dúró gbẹ tán.
Freestyling like
Bro, those freestyles went hard. You need to stop putting out freestyles more often.
I can remember the video.
I have a way of having to think about them in different ways. I really, and it's great. Now the thing is, we're in a very competitive space, and to be honest, sometimes I think the best is keep your peace, do your best, and you cannot really satisfy everybody. But how do you rank yourself sometimes because you're part of the new beats, you could start something that's really different. How do you rank yourself among all the new artists?
I don't know. I feel like everybody's doing their own thing. You understand? And if we're looking at everybody, like everyone that you can say is new, like everybody's actually doing
their own lane.
Pretty well, yeah. And it's not. So it's really nice that everybody's got their own thing going. You understand? And me, I like having my own thing going. So I just don't like looking at
anybody else.
Yeah, I like my own thing. I like being satisfied with whatever I've got and just make do with it.
And I think that's the way it should be these days, right?
Love it.
Sometimes, come on, man, go easy. Because you think about it, it's a tough space, man.
Oh, do you get it? And obviously, there's that competition. Like, even when you're not trying to be competitive, you're like forced to do it because Twitter will probably pitch you up against like somebody else and they'll have wars about that. Or you jump on a feature or something and they already say, it seems like yours is better. I mean, how is it for you to deal with situations like that? Like, when people are unintentionally trying to force an agenda to agenda, like, how do you just, keep your head out of it?
Yeah, I feel like it's quite easy for me just because I don't pay attention.
Love it. He said, I'm just going to unlook it and keep it moving.
But it's hard. The thing is, it's really hard. For example, I mean, if I want to come back to the music, Amapiano was a sound that you clearly just made it so easy to bring the fusion and Afrobeats with Amapiano, with your sound. But you moved away from that from this new EP. It's like you did something totally different. Is that what the fans wanted, or you just you?
I don't know if that's what they wanted, but that's what I wanted. It's not. All the Amapiano I've dropped, I never had in mind that I wanted to drop Amapiano. It's just I want to record. Producer give me beat, I record on it, and I feel like I like it, and I want to drop it. It naturally wasn't about the beat.
So yes, I saw. Did you at some point feel like you were being put in a box though, because you were doing so well with Amapiano beats? I mean, from Kilo Feshe to everything, it get to a point where it seemed like people were just throwing that kind of vibe at you?
Yeah. Everybody was kind of saying I'm only doing Amapiano. I can only do Amapiano and stuff like that. But it's quite funny because I have my other songs with me. I can make a new song right now if you want. Like I have songs on my phone that are not Amapiano. I have songs that I can drop. I can make a new song that's not Amapiano today, so it wasn't really a problem. And I feel like my first single of the year is gonna be Amapiano. If I feel like it's
okay. I mean, we can't even be upset at that because we love that man.
I don't care.
I don't care. Zino kill any beats. Zino just bring it as it is. But to be honest, like for you, what do you think so far has been like the moment where you looked at yourself and you're like, yo, Zino, you've arrived? Like, I feel like 2020 was a great year for you, like the end of 2020, because Kilo Feshe was getting me my feelings, yo. I mean, Pyro was there, but like Kilo Feshe was like, it really, this I don't care thing we're seeing with you, like, I'll do what I want. I think that song very much like captured the essence of that, yeah. And I feel like that was Zino coming to us as Zino, like, listen, this is who I am. Do what you want to do. What do you want to do? That type of thing. Do you think, that was exactly what you were trying to do, communicate who you were to us with that song?
I feel like I do that in every song.
Oh, shit.
I try because I feel like my song has to do with reality. It's like it's whatever I'm experiencing
at the time.
If I'm in love, if I'm heartbroken, if I'm all those kind of stuff.
So we greet and lost. The lost aspect of it all.
Zinoleesky's girlfriend, I'll be honest.
Somebody said he's greet and lost. You're looking for one girl.
You're single.
I'm single.
Boldly single. Yeah, that's cool. So, but are you ready for any relationship anytime soon? Because I mean.
Yeah, but I don't mind, but I'm not looking for it.
Okay.
He's very honest. Okay. I just want to say this is top of my mind because we're having a conversation off air where we can agree with a person on his team, and said this has been the most collaborated generation.
Yeah.
For me, I would love to see Zinoleesky and Shay Vibe do a collaboration.
Bro, like I was just saying it. Yeah, I definitely feel like y'all will kill it together, to be honest. What do you think?
I feel like it's gonna come out mad.
Yeah, I think so too.
You love his music?
Yeah, 100%.
Love it. So just in case that happens, remember that we threw the touch. But also, like, talking about collaborations, I feel like you and Ira, have a couple tracks together, and I feel like it's the collaboration that I didn't know I needed, to be honest. Of her Deluxe, Lonely Yo. I cried. Such a lovely song, and I like the fact that with you can always tap into your emotions when you need to. Like when you need to be good time Zeno, you're good time Zeno. When you need to be emo Zeno, you're emo. Emo Zeno is a thing. Like, please pay me for this IP because emo Zeno sounds really hard. Emo Zeno, but yeah, like when there's emo Zeno, there's emo Zeno, and emo Zeno be giving. I mean, how would you, in terms of like versatility, how do you think like that has grown over time, or do you think that has always been one of your strong suits as an artist?
Being versatile.
Yeah,
I feel like I am versatile because if I'm to look at some of the songs I've been on, like sometimes I've been on songs that I don't even know that I could do, that I don't, and it came out easy.
Really well, yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like
which was your best collaboration?
My best collaboration, I don't know. I feel like the one with Tiwa Savage is nice. The one with Kesh is nice. Yeah.
True.
The one with Marlian and everything is mad.
I was going to ask the next question, man. Like, if everything is mad, there's no need asking the question. Because I was about to ask him, like, so which was the toughest collaboration you ever done?
The toughest one, I don't know.
Maybe process-wise, not result-wise, obviously.
Yeah, not result-wise, but the toughest one would be the ones with Rasta and Normally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it a logistics thing, or what exactly was it?
It's just like a mindset thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes it could be what they call it, you guys. Is it creative block?
No, it's not like that. Not that kind.
Okay.
It's like before doing it, I was like, I'm trying to make a song with Eva and Normally, and it's not something that I'm used to.
Because of their vibe.
Yeah, if I was to look at my own comfort zone, like I would have preferred to just like send the song over or something.
Okay.
But then we had the studio vibe and it came out nice.
Did come out nice, to be honest.
Should I be honest about something?
Go ahead.
I love this Zinoleesky, man. It kind of just seems like I knew this kid then, and he's just different.
What?
It's the evolution for you.
Thank you,
and this is change for me, right? The thing is, as much as we have different conversations, I want to ask something just outside the box, because I also like friendship and love and liked, like they already said, and the perception might be a lot different out there, right? But are you very cool with Mobad now? Are you cool?
No.
Or you've always been cool?
We've always been cool. I was too cool.
Love it.
Yeah, it was too cool.
Regardless of anything else?
Regardless of anything else.
That's good. That's good. And that's how it should be, because it's love and light. At the end of the day, what is going to be different this year with Zinoleesky?
This year, I feel like this year everything is going to be different, because I'm trying to go for everything this year, go for everyone.
Say go for everything and everyone.
You've
been chilled, you know that, right?
You've
been chilled, you know that, right?
Yeah, I've been reserved.
So you're coming out?
Yeah, this year I'm just trying to do everything. I'm trying to come out. I'm trying to drop my own album. I'm trying to headline my own show.
Okay.
All this kind of stuff.
Are we gonna see a spin to your look? I don't know. I'm just very like.
I don't know. Yeah, but I just.
Well, I love this.
I want my dress to just go longer first.
Okay. Yeah. Actually, I definitely will mess.
But I love this actually, guys. You want to see what Zinoleesky looks like today? We're dropping it on our page at Cool FM Lagos, and you can watch us live on www.coolfm.ng.